As I said in the beginning, more than 100 countries have been hit by the coronavirus. A virus that originated in faraway Wuhan has now crisscrossed the world. If you ever needed proof of how deeply interconnected the world is, this outbreak settles all doubts. WION is the only Indian network that has been bringing you ground reports from multiple cities across the world. And starting today, we are bringing you the 10 big global developments. This is the Gravitas coronavirus tracker.
On Wednesday, the death toll spiked by more than 30%. In response, the Italian government has tightened the nationwide lockdown further. Supermarkets and pharmacies are the only retailers that are allowed to remain open in Italy now. In Europe, Real Madrid and Juventus football teams were quarantined after a player was infected by the coronavirus. Star footballer Cristiano Ronaldo will not return to Italy to join his team Juventus. He will remain in isolation in Portugal. This after his teammate Daniele Rugani was tested positive. The number of confirmed cases is growing in Iran. More than 1,000 people were tested positive in the last 24 hours. The death toll has crossed 400. Iran has asked the International Monetary Fund for $5 billion in emergency funding to fight the coronavirus. Spain's Equality Minister Irene Montero has tested positive. Her partner and Deputy Prime Minister Pablo Iglesias has also been quarantined. In view of this, the Spanish government said that the Prime Minister, Pedro Sanchez, will hold all meetings via video conferencing. Pakistan has reported 20 cases of the coronavirus. Reports say that the infection was brought into the country from the United Kingdom, Iran and Syria. Karachi is the worst affected city so far, with 15 confirmed cases. Other patients are in Gilgit-Baltistan, Islamabad and Quetta. Sri Lanka has shut down all of its schools till 20th of April. This is after the first coronavirus case was reported. A 52-year-old tour guide was infected after he had come in contact with a group of Italian tourists. Earlier this week, Sri Lanka had suspended Buddhist pilgrimage tours to India due to the coronavirus threat.
We will be suspending all travel from Europe to the United States for the next 30 days.
American President Donald Trump has banned Europeans from traveling to the United States for 30 days. The decision was announced by Trump in a rare address from the Oval Office. The restrictions will affect nationals from 26 European nations or the Schengen area. People who have traveled to these countries in the last 14 days will be denied entry in America as well. Britain and Ireland have been kept out of the ban. Austria and Greece have reported their first deaths from the coronavirus. In Vienna, a 69-year-old man died after contracting the virus. In Greece, a 66-year-old victim could not survive. More than 300 people have been tested positive in Austria alone, while in Greece, the number of patients has crossed 90. South Africa has reported its first case of the coronavirus. The 32-year-old man was infected after contact with a Chinese businessman. Health experts have expressed concern that African health systems could be overwhelmed if the transmission of the disease accelerates. In the United States, the world-famous St. Patrick's Day Parade has been cancelled for the first time since 1762. The event is one of the oldest and most high-profile public events. The parade is usually held on the 17th of March. The organizers say they now plan to hold the event at a later date.